example now, if I want to post on LinkedIn, I'm from non-English speaking country. English is not my first language. And I know a lot of grammatical error I make while writing. So one of the things I do regularly is to use AI. And while writing my resume also, so I'm going to put this website up here now. So while writing my resume, I'll show you my resume. Like I said, today is just about sharing tips. So in case you love somebody, you can share. Maybe they are not on the group, you can share it to them. Maybe I want to write my resume, I use AI. Like my current job, I use AI for the resume. And I will use AI to a stage whereby if you put it inside AI will not even detect. So, sorry. So AI will not detect. Why my CV is loading, as you can see, is on my personal website. I'm going to do one thing at the start of this resume. In case you have your CV with you, you can also do it. This experience section, trust me, although I form part of it, let me zoom this screen. I form part of it, but my English is not strong to this extent, whereby I'll be the one doing this. So I use AI for that. And AI has helped me a lot. So in case you want to write your CV, you don't know how to optimize it, we can use AI to help you in that. And that's why you are here on this call. So to use AI, so AI improve resume, networking opportunity, better job matches. So another tool that is not commonly used while using AI for job hunting is a site called Resume Worded. That Resume Worded works in a way. Please, are you guys hearing me? Because somebody is saying on my personal chat that they can't hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
So the site is called Resume Worded. Resume Worded. So as you can see, I've typed it here. It's called Resume Worded Checker. So you can see you have some free option to check your CV there. Because when you want to go for job, many people ask, reach out to me, my CV is not ranking well. Like I don't used to get the offer I want. So this resume worded website is a site whereby, okay, let me paste the group on our chat. Like I said earlier, we are live. Please paste it on the group. So resume worded, I've put it on the WhatsApp group chat. So that resume worded, I'm going to paste my resume in here now, and it's going to give me my score. The reason why we do this is we don't want to go into a job application without strategy. Like they said, not planning to fail is the beginning of failure. So you using this kind of websites now, it's like, okay, you are saying that, okay, even though my chances are limited, I can improve some stuff. So I will paste my resume. This is my resume now. You can see it's scanning. And the recommended is for me is have at least 60% score. So as I'm doing it, you too, you can go on that website and perform it. I'm logging in now. So it's going to check my resume, and you can see it's loading it as if I'm applying to a job. And that's the main aim of this checker. So you can see it's analyzing my writing style. If you're on premium, you will see a lot of insights more than this, but you are not on premium. And starting from today, I don't want to see anybody on the group that will message me, because we are saying that people should join now and see updates. In case you have your resume with you and you want us to review it, we can review it live on this meeting. So that's the main essence of this, and we are doing it for free. So while it's loading, I don't know what is going on, why it's taking time. So when it shows me my points, you can see now it said I scored 78 out of 100. And it said there is a room for improvement. So let's say we can show you how to. So you can see it's telling me I should improve all these bullet points. So like you can see there are some parts, my style is very, very okay. You can see it's telling me that my resume style is top notch. My brevity is good. It has 77 impacts. I need to improve the action verb. I'm using my own resume as example. My soft skill, because I'm not on premium, is not showing. So this kind of tool is going to give you insights. Okay, I want to go into this job market. The company I'm applying for, they are using ATS checker. And when I go into resume worded and I put my resume there, I scored 77. In fact, this was showing 50% around December last year for me. I had to work on it and it started showing 77. So I would like one of us to drop, maybe in my personal chats, to drop a CV for me, and let's use AI to improve it. Because I said I've drafted PowerPoint slide, but I believe this class, there is no usefulness of all this slide. Let's give ourselves all these updates. Let me even remove presentation mode. Let's give ourselves these updates and do some cool stuff. How many of us has used this website to check their resume before? Anybody? You can speak. Like I said, this class asked me a question that is affecting your job hunting. Anyone? If no, just give me reaction.
I'm actually on it. It's just loading.
So now somebody drop his resume on the group. We want to use that person as a sample now. So this person now, we are going to be using your resume as a template for this resume checker. And whatever you score is what we'll be using AI to personalize. Like now, the structure of your CV, I will not talk on it. But even without AI, I saw some improvements already. Let me see whether I can re-upload. Yes. Please, is the class making sense? Are you people grabbing something? So let me put, should I change it to entry level, Mr. Tunde Dosumo, or middle level? Which one?
Okay, let's make it entry. Let's make it entry. Entry level.
Okay. So the reason why I focus more on this resume tips first is this is one of the major area that many people lacks knowledge on. You can see it's evaluating your resume. See, I'm not the one criticizing it now. It's AI. So let's AI do the hard work for me. And let me just carry some part of the glory. So while it's loading, so we are using, for people that are just joining, the first step we are doing is, I want to apply for a job. I don't know how I'm going to ace that job. So we go into this website called resumeworded.com and we use their free resume checker. You can see now, Mr. Babatunde Solomon. You can see your score live. Now,
Yeah, I can see it.
number one, this template is not ideal. It's not ideal.
Okay.
So in case you want to see templates, I'm going to be dropping like maybe 4 or 5 templates. And if you want to see my own templates, you want to steal it, no problem. You can go into my portfolio website or my link, just go to my LinkedIn page. So when you go to my LinkedIn page, you will see my about section and you will see my portfolio, this website there. So you can see that your resume lacks impact. Any other person that wants to drop his resume, but we'll be stopping for here now. You can see lack impact. It's like the quantitative aspect of it is not even good. You can see it flagged it. So this is what AI can do for you when you are job hunting. Like now, you can see it's telling you where it makes sense. Add specific examples, numbers, and metrics. So this is power of AI. But Mr. Babatunde, go and improve on it.
All right.
So now,
I will thank you, sir.
Okay, we have done this resume. So maybe let me check my PowerPoint slide and see. Oh, let me drop this PowerPoint. Let me just go to our AI stuff. Now, how can Mr. Babatunde improve his CV? Let's start with this job experience section, like the accomplishments. How many of us know what they call GPTs? You know, we have this ChatGPT. Like this PowerPoint, ChatGPT used to make it, you can see. So what are GPTs? Anybody?
Babatunde. GPT is an AI tool that helps you to, just like a chat box.
Okay. Any other person that wants to help us on telling us the meaning of GPTs? Anybody? I really like your definition of Babatunde. Anybody again? I see somebody want to speak. Onsuku, do you want to speak or add to our discussion? So what GPTs simply means is they are agents in ChatGPT. They are agents like co-pilot. You know, when you are driving plane, and they said co-pilot, assistants that are trained to perform a specific function. Now, if I go on ChatGPT website and I press explore GPTs, maybe I want to see GPTs that are specific for resume writing. And so let's say I'm on ChatGPT Premium, so in case I do something your own ChatGPT can do, but you should be able to access GPTs, but you might not be able to prompt for a much time. So if I type resume now, there are a lot of GPTs inside ChatGPT that are for resume. And how do you know which one to use? I can see this one, resume. By combining the expertise of top resume writers with advanced AI, we can assist in blah, blah, blah. You can see it here. Over 1 million plus users have used this to write their CV. You can see another one, 200K. You can see another one. You can use whatever you like. But me, I don't know which one I want to use. So I will go with numbers. Our numbers don't lie. So I'll be choosing this one that have 1 million. So when I choose this one that has 1 million, I will click on it. Like I said, we are using this resume as example. Now, this will be your summary, right, Mr. Babatunde? So I want to create a good summary for you using AI. So I've copied your summary. Now I will come into this GPTs. I will write a prompt. Act as a professional. Always give your AI a role. Resume. Let me even put it. Act as a award winning professional resume writer. Let me give it a goal first. So after I've given it a goal, so you can start chatting freely now. I can just say, review this resume and tell me areas for improvement. Is it making sense?
Yes, it is.
I don't know. ChatGPT is like rejecting your CV. Why is it taking longer time? I don't know. Maybe my network. It should not even take up to a minute. And I don't want to switch now. Or you guys will allow me to switch my network. I think my network is a bit slow now. You can see I'm having network issue. Just a moment, please. Sorry, I'm back. So I will upload this resume. Let me off my camera now. That network is doing me wonders. So this one is a little bit better. So and I press OK. So Mr. Babatunde, I will send this to you. Please remind me after this session for me to copy it for you.
All right,
So,
thank you, sir.
so you can see how AI can improve your resume. I'm not doing anything now. See the way it's telling you, and see this what resume checker is telling you. Everything is the same. So this is the power of AI in optimizing. Amo. See, AI is just AI really mean you.
Probably I've offended AI.
Yes, yes. But this is actually great. You can see many. You know how much you pay to a resume writer for this. Some people pay $100. Go and check on LinkedIn. People collect a lot of money for this. So these are kind of ways that we optimize our link resume using AI. We are moving to LinkedIn. See, there are a lot of stuff we can do today that we can talk about, but that's why I said I'm dumping this my slide to go to the practical aspect of it, and let's give ourselves these updates in order for us to improve our destiny. Any question on this before we move to LinkedIn?
Hello, can you all hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you. Giwa, please, Giwa, please hold on.
Hello.
Hello, I can hear you.
Okay, I've been struggling to communicate with you. I even had to go out and come back. I tried to introduce myself, and then due to network, I could not. So I came back late. I did not understand a thing. I'm just seeing you busy with someone's CV, but basically, I don't know which website is being used, and how can I be able to access that on my own. I'm sorry for the delays. Like, I'm sure if you are to try and help me now, I'm gonna cause
Okay.
a
Okay.
problem.
Yeah, no problem. This will be like a revision for this. Many times there are a lot of free resume checker out there. You want to apply for a job, you see a job that you want to apply for, and you want to prepare for that particular role. The first thing for you to do is to make sure your resume is ready. Yes or yes. So while looking at your resume, you need to check using AI to check how well your resume will rank. Because let's say you want to apply to a company like MTN. MTN is a big company that they will not be using hard picker. They will just assign somebody to be checking your CV. They don't. MTN is a big company that will not do that because there will be a lot of applicants, thousands or millions. So what they will actually do is they will send that resume to a system called ATS Checker. It's called Application Tracking System. That ATS system we look at some specific keyword, the structure of your resume, the message in there, and give it a score. Let's say now in ATS system is very hard to see 100 score. Most of the time, we usually see between 60 upward. The recruiter can now set it that anybody that scores above 60, because they want to cut people. Like I said, the resume I put here now, if we apply for that kind of role, this person will not even get that job because his overall resume score out of 100 is 18. Now, you put your CV in that ATS checker, that recruiter does it, and your score is showing 70%. That is like you have passed, you have given the recruiter a good impression that you know what you are doing. But as our brother scores 18, the recruiter will not even notice him, despite his abilities. So that's why we said, okay, there are a lot of AI checker out there that we can use. When I search it now, I've used this. The one I recommend is Resume Worded. It's a premium website, but they give you access to like free check every day. So I went into this website. Then when you click on the website, you will see Resume Worded /score. This is how I search it. Resume Worded checker. So then I click on this link up here. I've logged into the account before, so it will not ask me again. Then it will ask you to upload your resume or CV. And it will ask you, are you entry level? Maybe you have less than 2 years experience. But if you have over 2 years experience, you should choose mid-level. For me now, I have between 2 to 5 years experience. Then I will click on this button. Make sure your resume is in. I will not be using this Tunde Dosunmu. I will be using my own now. So I will go and find my resume, which it will be up here. And I'll put my resume here. So it's going to scan it and show me, okay, you are going for this job. Here is your score on how you prepare for your CV. Please, are you getting what we are trying to do?
Yes, I'm with you. I understand everything
So-
up to so far.
Now you can see now that my resume scores 78. And you can see he's talking about some ways I can improve. Like one thing that I was really even happy at is you can see he gave me on brevity. He's talking, I don't even know the meaning of brevity. He's talking about being concise, targeted resume that shows recruiter your ability to prioritize and you convey your most important achievements. Like me, for example, now the way I structure my resume is based on my role. I'm in a technical role, but your recruiter does not know your job. It's just somebody that studied HR in school or somebody that studied business admin that divert to HR or any other field. Now, a recruiter that wants to interview me for a data analyst position. In fact, here I made a mistake now. I'm seeing even improvement. I should put my role up here. I should put data analyst here. But the reason why I just put professional summary now is I'm just applying for different role now. So this is just a test. But if I change this to data analyst now, you will see that this score will improve. For this professional summary, don't even be putting it there. Role in that job application, let's say you're applying for a role of marketing analyst. And that job description states marketing scientist. Go and change this up here and put marketing scientist because this checker is looking for keyword. You can see it's looking for keyword. See, you see this part. You see quantify your impact. Like now, let me go and put this CV up here. This is the counterpart CV that scores 18. Check this impact. Experience. He performed this wonderful experience, this duty. He performed this project. Now let's quantify this type of project using AI. Like you see now, I boosted data accuracy by 35% for a law firm. Even though you are not technical, you can see the impact there. I will now write these prompts now. This is a tip for you, Babatunde. Can you rewrite this achievement and quantify it? You see, this quantify, if your organization tells you that, okay, due to the job you did last month, we increase sales by 15%. You just put 15% there. But if you don't know, just put between, here's the scope I used to do, because your organization might not tell you the impacts of what your problem solve. So you can just put maybe between 10 to 30 or 50 or 40%. Just put it there, or the one I recommend. Nobody will go and ask your boss that did he improve by 40? Even your boss, you don't know. So now, here is it. This guy developed something called basket optimization. So what he tried to do here is there is when you are in a supermarket, basket optimization, if I'm right, is used to do something like product that people buys together. So supermarket used to use it to put it at the top of the shelf, like products like, let's say people that buy rice, we buy salt. So when you go into that kind of restaurant, you will just like rice and salt will be beside themselves, because they know that if you buy rice, you will use Maggi, you will use spice, stuff like that. That's what this guy does. He. So for this now, it's going to improve their shopping experience. It does wonderful things, but the recruiter doesn't know. I don't know how he solve any problem. It doesn't concern us. But he come here now, he said design and implemented. These are two action words. This designer is telling that he owns it. He implemented it. You just know that he said it, or he proposed the solution to his boss. He implemented it and people, the company use it. A basket optimization to increase cross-selling or blah, 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 blah. I don't even know. You see these other parts, you can cut it or use it as another point. You can see analyze customer purchasing behavior using market basket analysis. As I said, it's supposed to be market basket analysis, not basket optimization. Using market leading to 30% improvements in personalized product recommendation. See this one now and this one. If you are a recruiter, which one will impress you? So that's why we said, okay, AI should help us look into it of how we are doing. Like I said, you can see all my bullet point that I put here. I make sure that is on point. You can see it gave me 10 out of 10. So those are some techniques that we use AI to do in order to improve our job search techniques. Please, do you have any other question to that person that raised the question? I don't even know whether the person is on the group. So, here is that. Any other question again? We are moving to LinkedIn. So, this is how you can quantify your experience session. And another tip I would give for you is, let's say now you are living in Lagos, but the job you are applying for is in Abuja, a very far place. So that job, and you know that you have one uncle that you can quickly stay with in Abuja. Please just don't be putting in your CV. Let me check this CV up here. What concern me with number 7 Adenike Street, Ayobo bus stop? Where is even Ayobo? I don't even know. Please don't do that. Always use the state location. Like me now, I'm not even staying in Lagos. I'm staying in a place called Ogun State. But it's a 3 hours ride to this location I put. Maybe the last job I applied to is in Lagos. I just put Lagos, Nigeria. Because as this guy now puts Ayobo, let's say this Ayobo is in Lagos. And the place that they are finding that job, the company is in a place called VI. As a recruiter, sometimes the recruiter want to pity you. The first thing they will first look for is in this your address, if it is 8 years optimized, they will first look for people that are staying in Lagos first, or people that put VI as a keyword or last job location in their CV. But you that want to put Ayobo bus stop here, the way they will cancel you. You might even be qualified, but that Ayobo they are telling you now that they know that you are in Ayobo and you are coming to VI. Your transport every day will be around 7 to 8,000 naira, and the job worth is 120. When they look at your transport, they cannot help but put them in mystery. Just put Lagos. Like one of the person on this call knows that I applied to one company in our called Airtel Nigeria. I put Lagos there. At that time, I was in a very far state. One of the biggest cities in West Africa. It's called Ibadan. I'm in that Ibadan. And I applied to that company in Lagos. Yeah. And I put Lagos State here. Those recruiters had to call me on my phone that where exactly am I staying in Lagos? That the job is in Banana Island. And Banana Island is one area that is very expensive to stay. And I don't even know anybody in Banana Island. I told them that I have somebody living in Marina. That Marina is like 2 hours or 1 hour ride to the company. That I have relatives there that I can stay with. They said, "Are you sure?" I said, "Yes." And they proceed with the negotiation for me. So that's another tip I just launched out now. So any further question, we are moving to LinkedIn. Can somebody share his or her LinkedIn profile? I don't want to use my own on the group. I don't know if the chat is working.
Sorry, I have a question. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes, sir. Yeah, the question is there an AI chat box on this website here?
On this ChatGPT.
Yes, on the resume word checker.
Yes. Okay, what's your question on that?
Like how to use it to refine our CV. When you upload the CV, that's to track out some errors, and if we can copy it and go to the ChatGPT to make the correction and and update it on the CV instantly. Like I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say.
I understand. Like now, when this AI brought out this prompt for you, so The only thing you can do is